Live. Tonight, News Channel 4's Allie Meyer takes us back 5 decades. She tells their story by poring over their letters home.
Dear Mom, I made it up here just in time.
Late at night, or in the quiet of the morning, the journey of an American soldier unravels on war-stained pages.
I'm finally getting toughened up to this grind.
U.S. Marine Boke Ward. These are his letters home, painstakingly saved by the mother he left behind, passed down a generation. Boke is just one of 8 brothers, bonded in battle. Nicknamed for no particular reason, by 1942, all of the Ward boys had left home. Their life together, picking cotton bolls on this Oklahoma farm, frozen in time. Red Ward, the oldest Ward brother, is 89 this year.
We all had the same feeling. We were in a conflict and we wanted to contribute. So they just, one by one, joined up and took out.
They took out for a land foreign to everything they'd ever known. Their tiny farmhouse, nestled deep in the Oklahoma prairie, would endure 4 years of quiet nights. The only conversations the boys would have with their parents, scripted reminders of the distance.
What have you heard from the boys? I haven't heard from Son or Jack or Dude, or by the way, Pug. What's WD up to these days? As long as that stationery says Mom and Dad on it, he had better use his part of it.
Something comforting about the everyday seemed to shorten the road home for the young men coming of age in uniform.
Pug was up to see me yesterday. In all my life, I was never so glad to see anyone and so proud of a boy that's doing a man's job.
Missed a lot of good stuff, but so did about 16 million others.
Pug Ward, the youngest of this band of 8 cotton boys from Godebo, Oklahoma, was the last to leave the farm. He's 76 now and still can't forget the feeling in the pit of his stomach when he left home.
A little bit lost when we first came out because it was, altogether a different world. We were on our own.
Alone in a place where memories dry up, a spot so far from the farm, only a note from home is enough to quell the homesickness.
Dad, I know it tears you to write, but I don't know of anything I'd enjoy more than about a 10-page letter from the both of you.
The Ward boys' letters traveled thousands of miles, overseas, over battle lines, to arrive here, their hometown post office. You see, for Godebo mothers, at a time when email and telephone correspondence just didn't exist, each letter was a reassuring sign her soldier was safe for now. And so Edna Ward, like every mother with sons in the trenches, waits.
Just imagine the agony that they went through with 8 boys out there in that conflict, and knowing that any day they might be getting a letter or a telegram or something that one of them is gone.
The odds were all 8 wouldn't survive.
My skull is fractured. I got tangled up with a Jeep. I wasn't driving either, Dad.
Injury was inevitable.
Remember this. I believe I am happier and more at peace with myself and my part of the world than I have ever been in my life.
In the face of tremendous circumstance, this Oklahoma soldier aches for his dad.
Just in case you need a reminder, you are and always have been the grandest guy I've ever known.
Battered inside and out, Boke was not overcome. In fact, this Oklahoma family didn't lose a single soldier. Each of the Ward boys came home a man.
I think it was a special thing that we as a family, the whole family, went into the war.
The mimosa that guarded the Ward farm while its boys went to battle watches over them still. They are Oklahoma soldiers, one small part of a generation tempered by war, a generation vanishing like the sunset. Their story was nearly lost but for the letters left behind. Pen strokes from a different era, a time when young men's hearts leaped onto paper. For the Ward family, it is their portrait of words that bears witness to their legacy of brothers in battle.